Hi! I want to show you a script for a story idea I had. And the story is about the colors green and red, and it's called Redfish and Woman of the Green Lands. At the first 2 pages we see the landscape in the green land, and the protagonist arrives, and she walks across this landscape and next to the water. And then all of a sudden a big red fish appears out of the water, and it globs her down, it swallows her whole, and in the next moment the fish jumps back into the water, and she is in the body of the fish and basically travels through the body and arrives in the tail. And in the tail she comes to a red landscape. It's basically the same landscape she was in before, but now it's inside of the fish and everything is red. And she stands there and looks up to the outside world. She can see through the body of the fish and sees this glimpse of green in the sky. And she starts to think, okay, what can I do? And she goes through her bag, and inside of her bag she discovers green leaves. And it still has the same green that she is used to from her own world. She decides to rip the leaves apart and sprinkle it into the water inside the lake, inside the fish. And smaller fish appear and start eating the green sprinkles, the green leaves. And the fish that swallow the green leaves start to turn green themselves. And they slowly transform from red fish into green fish. And as they do that, the water starts to change color as well. Everywhere they swim along, the red color changes into green. And now we see her sitting back, and she watches as the whole lake turns green. And in the next instant, the green color travels up, and she watches as the landscape basically turns back into green. And with this traveling color, she also can arrive back into her own world and emerge from the water where the fish had previously swallowed her. And she goes back onto land and sees the fish. The fish now has become completely green as well, except of his eyes. Or so we think at the first glance. And on the last page we can see that the fish now has both colors, and she walks into the distance and the fish swims alongside her. And that is basically the little story I have told, or I want to tell. And these pictures are like what the script could look like, what could happen, and in what order. And yes, I hope you enjoy it. And have a good day. Bye bye.